Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in day 4 of the 4-star Bloody Battle raid tournament with no purples. I'm going to feature my 5 raid flags with commentary, hoping to go 5-0 today since we've already got 3 losses. We're 12-3 on the week right now. Our defense is not doing too hot either. We have a C rating, although we just had 3 wins in a row, so we'll see how that goes, but definitely going to need a strong performance over today and tomorrow if I'm going to clutch out a top 1% performance. Right now we're in the top 25%, but I haven't done my 5 raid flags yet, obviously. And before we get into those, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. Without further ado, let's get into my 5 raid flags. First up, we're going to be going up against a Wukong tank team. So definitely going to need a strong set of heroes to resist or to have a better defense up against the higher attack when he goes off. And I think I may keep the same team I have in here actually, because I want to try to keep fast and average speed heroes in so that I can try to get my specials quicker. Yep, let's keep this team here. They do have a couple healers, so that's definitely interesting, but we'll keep this same team here. Lots of greens, and I've got 2 fast speed greens, so that is definitely going to work out very nice. Let's start off with this green diamond right here in the middle. And we got another green tile underneath, which is going to work out perfect because both Myrtle and Caedmon activate in 8 tiles. So we might be able to do some damage here before Wukong gets activated. Then I'm going to hit Wukong with the main part of Caedmon. Perfect. Now I don't want to hit that green diamond right now because I've only got 6 green tiles on the board, and again, I need 8 to be able to get my green specials back. I think I want to do some tile dumping and match that set of purples with the yellows underneath. We did get 1 more red and some blues. Please kill Wukong with that cascade. Awesome. All right, now I've only got 7 green tiles, but one of them would be ghosted because of it going up the middle, so that's going to give me my 8 green tiles to get my green specials back. Don't set off Caedmon, thank you. Let's see if we can kill Caedmon before he goes off. Let's use Myrtle first, and then let's use Gormek. Perfect. Now I'm going to use Greg. That might kill Grim over there on the right. Perfect, it did. Let's use the main part of Grim on Boltusk, and then Caedmon on Kyril. And the Mega Minion should definitely do the trick to kill Kyril. Awesome. We are 1 for 1 to start off day 4. Next up, we are going to have a Glass Lizu tank team. So I definitely want to try to get my tunes in here to resist the instant mana reduction from her. Greg is going to be able to resist it, of course, and Myrtle will also. And I don't think I have another tune I can get in here, though, that is not a healer. Let me take a look here. I do have my own Lizu, which might be a good option. Let's see. They've only got Chow, who will be able to resist her instant mana reduction. Yeah, so let's go in with this team. I know they've got 3 yellows in here, but Lizu's instant mana reduction will be able to help. All right, let's start off with these 4 blues. I think on the top left, that's going to set up a cascade of reds right underneath. So let's do that. And some greens underneath also. Perfect. Now, I'm going to hit this blue dragon. It's going to set off a little cascade of reds coming up as well. Awesome. I'd really love to get my blue specials. So let's match these blues and yellows first, and then I can match some blue tiles next turn. Lizu's going to go off. Now, I'm going to match these reds, which will set off a little cascade of the blues. That way I can get Greg and Grim. Let's use Greg first. Actually, no, Grim has a defense down, which I always forget about. So let's use that first on the heroes on the right. Now let's see if we can kill Chow before he goes off. Between that and then Greg, and then maybe some tile damage. Let's use these green tiles. We've only got one green, but I think we're going to have to try that. And then maybe Greg's Mega Minion will hit Chow, or we can get some reds. Awesome, I'll take that too. Let's now see what kind of damage we can do over here on the right. Nice. Griffin is dead. Awesome, this match is going very smooth. Let's use Myrtle on the left over here. And this battle might be over with the Mega Minion hit. Not quite. And it was with that one. We are now 2 for 2 on day 4. Next up, we are going to have another Glass Lizu tank team. They've got a bunch of other Glass heroes, and then also Khalil, the regular version of her. I'm guessing that they must have pulled the hero in the instant portal. Actually, that's the hit 3 version, the sorcerer version. All right, so we're going to keep the same team since nobody's going to be able to resist Lizu's instant mana reduction. Then I've got pretty much everybody that will have a chance to resist their Lizu's instant mana reduction. Lots of yellows and purples. Can I set up a yellow diamond? Don't think I can. I am going to start off with these blues on the bottom right, though. That way that one on the bottom right doesn't get stuck out there. Now let's match these blues on the top left. That'll set off a cascade of yellows and then some purples. And maybe some more stuff. I'm going to match this purple diamond just for the sake of being able to tile dump at some point this match. I'm gonna match these yellows up against Lizu. I think I might need one more to get my Lizu activated, yeah. Although a nice cascade with those blues, I will certainly take that. Let's match this yellow tile here. Hopefully there's no cascades this time, actually. Okay, perfect. Now, let's use Lizu. How many more turns does she have this counter attack for? One more turn. I think I want to try to hit Grim on the left here with those blue tiles. I do not think that's going to set off his special. And there should not be any cascades. Perfect. And it did not. Awesome. Everybody stay alive. Perfect. Let's hit Khalil with the main part of Grim. And then I'm going to use Lizu and Greg. That worked out very nicely. All right. Next up, we are going to match these reds horizontally here in the middle. I don't want to set off a cascade with the Grim on the left since his mana is about to go off, although Greg just killed him with the Mega Minion. Awesome. Let's go some yellow tiles now. Yeah. All right, Cademon's about to go off. I'm going to do some tile dumping with this purple diamond now, though. No cascades, unfortunately, but that's okay. Grim is dead. Let's see if we can get Lizu's special before their Grim goes off. I am going to ghost these green tiles. That'll give me Myrtle. And this match should be over in a moment now with my Mega Minion doing the trick. One more hit to Grim. Let's use Gormek to finish him off. Awesome. We are 3 for 3 to start off day 4. Next up, we are going to have an all-glass team. 2 glass Grims, glass Caedmon, glass Colin, and a glass Li Zu. And I need to probably swap out some of my blues because they have a green tank. I'm going to keep in Greg, though, because I like having that Mega Minion. And let's bring in Caedmon for Grim. And then I might bring in... Nah, let's keep in Li Zu. I like the instant mana reduction, and they've got 5 glass heroes, and they will not be able to resist the instant mana reduction. So let's keep in this same team here, I think. Or do I want to replace Myrtle with one of my Colons? I think I might want to do that. Yeah. Let's bring in Colin. And let's get the better troop on Greg, and we should be good to go here. Let's get the attacking troop on Caedmon. Awesome. All right. Let's see how this battle goes. It's going to be a tough one here. All right. Not a bad board to start. I will certainly take this. I am going to start off with the... Actually, I've only got 1 blue. So, not as good of a board as I was originally thinking. I'm going to start off with these blues on the bottom left here. Now, let's match these reds and blues on the top. And we got a nice cascade of reds and some more reds, and Caedmon is already dead. Awesome. All right, let's match these blues here, setting off that cascade of purples and yellows. Let's get Greg's Mega Minion activated. Now, I want to try to get my red specials if we can. I'm going to match these 3 reds horizontally toward the Grims. And then I'm going to ghost the purple tiles next turn, probably. Hopefully we get a red somewhere in there. We did not. Alright, let's match these blues. That'll set off a cascade of yellows, and hopefully we get a red somewhere in there. Still no red. We did get a red elsewhere, though. I think these 3 reds should not set off Colin. Perfect. Let's use Colin first, since he gives that elemental defense down. And we should be able to kill Colin with the minor damage from Gormek. And maybe even Li Zu. Awesome, we were able to kill both of them. Perfect. Now, let's get Caedmon special activated. And now Li Zu to reduce the mana. Ghost some loot tiles so we can get Greg's Mega Minion back. And this battle should be over in just a moment. Definitely very happy with how this battle went. This was could have been a tough one. All right, we are 4 for 4 now. Next up, we are going to have another Toon Li Zu tank team. So I'm going to take Colin back out, bring in Myrtle again, and then I think I want to bring in Toon Grim back as well. That team has been working against the Li Zu tank team. So let's bring in Grim and Myrtle. All right, let's go into battle with this. Although, now that I'm re-looking at it, they've got 3 heroes that are going to be able to resist my Li Zu, which is not the best option, especially considering yellow is weak against yellow. So let's take her out and bring in Man Pit, maybe? Do they have Greg? No, they do not. What about Colin, probably? He's not going to be able to resist the instant mana reduction, but he's going to add a lot of tile damage. And if we can kill Li Zu, then I won't have to worry about his mana being reduced. Not a great board here to start, though. Blues and reds are primarily what I'm looking for, and I've got one green. Let's see if I can try to set some sort of cascade off if we can. I don't see anything obvious, though. Alright, I am going to start off with these purples vertically to split up the reds, and hopefully we get a red somewhere over there, maybe. We got a red right in the correct spot. Perfect. My tile predicting skills are doing pretty good so far today, it looks like. Let's now match these greens vertically up against Lizu. Just hoping for another blue. We got one on the bottom. Not in the best spot, but I'll take it. I'm going to match these yellows, I think, next to try to move up a blue. Yeah. Or I can match the purples so that I can maybe match some reds also. Alright, let's do that. Let's match these blues now. Now let's match these reds over here. I need to kill Lizu before she goes off again. I am going to match these yellows up against her. Hopefully we get a blue somewhere over there. We did not, and we're going to cascade. That's going to set her off. All right, oh, let's match this green diamond now. Maybe that'll be enough to kill her, and it was. Cademon's going to go off. That's okay, though. Hopefully he doesn't kill Myrtle or Colin. Colin's dead. All right. Let's see what kind of damage we can do over here. I'm going to hit this green diamond. That's going to give me Myrtle's special back. I'm really wishing I had my Cademon now with all these green tiles I'm getting. Let's see if we can kill these over here. Awesome. Now, I'm going to match these blue tiles, I think. No. Yes. It's not going to give me Greg's special. Or do I want to use the 3 reds over there? I also don't want to activate their Colin any quicker than it needs to be. I'm going to match these purples up against Sonia. She's going to go off anyway, and maybe we'll get lucky with a blue on that bottom part. We did not. Grim is dead. Greg is dead. That's not good. I think my only chance to win is these 3 reds, and hopefully they do not set off Colin. I think it's gonna, though. It did not. Okay. And Gormek is still alive. Let's hit the main part against Colin. And then I think I need to get lucky, match these 3 blue tiles, and hope that I get a red on that bottom part. And some sort of other cascade. Oh my god, he was so close to dying. And he's gonna kill me. Alright. Well, we lost our last match. At least I went 4-1 today. I've got a day to decide if I want to spend 75 gems to continue on in this raid tournament. Let me know how your Bloody Battle 4-star raid tournament is going, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.